Welcome back to AM Northwest. Spring rolls are fresh and delicious, and they're an easy grab-and-go meal. Here to share his recipe that includes a spicy peanut sauce I'm hoping is not too spicy, but I see sriracha on the table. We welcome back food and travel journalist J.M. Hirsch. How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Good. I'm going to add extra sriracha just for you, okay? I love fresh spring rolls
Yes,
because it's
me
like a
too.
salad in a little wrapper, you know,
Right.
and it's so easy. And you can actually do this interactive. You know, you can put out all the ingredients. If you're having dinner, the family or your friends, whatever, can make them themselves, and it makes
Right.
the dinner interactive. It's also a great way to use up leftover veggies, leftover salad, anything you've
Yeah.
got kicking around, you can throw it in there.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with your favorite part, which is the spicy peanut sauce.
Okay.
Now, I have a third of a cup of super crunchy peanut butter, but you can use whatever type of peanut butter you prefer or
Okay.
happen to have. And I'll give you a tip. I actually really like to sometimes use, have you seen this peanut butter powder?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
I love this stuff. It's defatted, so it has a lot fewer calories than regular peanut butter.
Do
but
not
the
tell
taste
me
is
you
just
worry
right.
about calories, JM. I'm
Hey,
just going to.
when you eat for a living, you got to watch every calorie. So anyway, but you can use the powdered peanut butter in place of regular peanut butter if you want to cut the calories. You just have to add a little bit more liquid to make sure, you know, mixes all together.
Gotcha.
So I just added a little bit of soy sauce to our peanut butter, a little bit of lime juice. Now, if you prefer, instead of lime juice, you can use rice vinegar or cider vinegar, anything, you know, acidic.
Okay.
And we're going to start mixing this up. And it's going to look curdled and kind of yucky at first. You just got to trust the process and just keep mixing it. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of white sugar. If you wanted to use maple syrup or agave syrup or just a regular sugar syrup, you can go do that too. That's fine. And I'm just going to mix this up until it's nice and smooth, or at least as smooth as my super chunky peanut butter will allow it to be.
Oh, right.
And once you get it all good and smooth, add a little bit of water. Now, I say 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. Kind of go with your gut. See how thick or not you want your peanut sauce to be. All right. So it's kind of up to you. And then, of course, you could stop here, but I don't know why you would.
Oh, here he goes.
Because really, you got to put the special ingredient.
Yeah.
Now, you can put as much or as little as you want. You know.
Or nothing. Nothing.
You know I like it spicy, so I'm going to add a lot.
Now, someone mentioned to me something called coconut sugar. Is that something you could also use?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I haven't played around with that too much, but I know a lot of people really like it. And I think it is very good. And there, that's your spicy peanut sauce.
Yeah, that looks good.
And, you know, by the way, this peanut sauce, delicious with fresh noodles or pasta, whatever you want.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just toss that all together, throw some scallions in there, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. That's the peanut sauce. Now we can make our spring rolls.
Okay.
So the only special ingredient you need are spring roll wrappers. And you can find them in the Asian aisle at just about every grocery store. And they're kind of weird. They look like sheets of plastic, frankly. And they feel like sheets of plastic.
Right.
All you do, you don't cook these. Get yourself a bowl of warm water. Not hot, just warm. And you're going to submerge it for about 4 or 5 seconds. Don't want to go longer than that because they become very, very soft and hard to work with.
Right.
And that's it. When you take it out of the water, it's still going to be a little firm, and that's okay. Just put it right down on your counter because it's going to continue to soften up while you work with it.
Okay.
Now, I like to use some shredded romaine because it's nice and green, but it's also got a little crunchy to it and gives you kind of a nice texture in the spring roll. I've got some grated carrots. I'm going to put those on too. And the only trick here is don't overstuff your spring roll because it makes it hard to roll it all up.
I was going to say the rolling is the challenging part.
Exactly. Got a couple of pieces of cucumber. Got a few mint leaves, but you could also use basil if that's what you want. Now, protein, I have some shrimp that all I did, I bought them frozen, already cooked. I just thawed them and sliced them down lengthwise to make them easier to roll, and that's it.
Shrimp would be a great idea, yeah.
Shrimp are great, but you can use cooked chicken. You can use thinly sliced strips of cooked steak. You can use tofu. I know you love tofu. And
He's
Now,
needling me about so much this morning.
now, here's the art. Here's the art. Let's hope I
Okay.
don't ruin this.
Okay.
Take the side that's closest to you
Okay.
and turn it up over and roll as you go. And
Okay.
as
Now
you
you're
roll,
folding in the
fold
sides.
fold in your sides, and you got
Right.
to use your fingers here. You got to get into it and just kind of smush everything in there, keep everything where it belongs. And you're going to find that the wrapper sticks to the counter. This is a good thing because it gives you tension with which you can pull and wrap. And there you go.
Okay.
And
Well,
there's your spring roll.
let me ask you. Let's kind of go
Yes.
through that again because you put
Okay.
the ingredients in
Absolutely.
kind of a horizontal way on this circle, right?
Absolutely.
And at the
Yep.
lower third of it. Is that right?
Exactly.
Would
You
you say
do it.
that?
You do it right close to you. Exactly. In the lower third. So we'll take our greens.
The lower
A little
third
bit
in
there.
a horizontal
Okay.
way. Got it.
Yep. You're creating a line.
Okay.
We're going to throw some mint in there. We're going to throw some carrots in there. Not too much. And some cucumber. And this time we'll do the tofu. And that's it. Now,
Okay.
again, you pick up the side that's closest to you.
Right.
Fold it forward over the ingredients.
Yeah.
And as you do that,
There we go.
fold
There we
in
go. There's the
sides.
little envelope.
There you
right?
go.
Okay.
Yep. And then again, using the friction of the counter,
Right.
just roll it away from you to create a tight little bundle.
And what's nice about this too, the wrappers, is that you really don't have to do you don't have to put water on the edges because unlike
Correct.
I think of lumpia, when I make lumpia, you have to put water on the edges to get it to stay, but it's already
Exactly.
good. Yeah.
Exactly. These are very sticky. And again, it seals itself. But again, it actually is nice because it gives you traction on the
Yeah.
counter.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then you just keep going. And the peanut sauce, the recipe is easily doubled or tripled. And again, use whatever
And there's no
ingredients
cooking that.
you've got.
There's no cooking that. That's it.
Exactly. This is it. And again, if you've got leftover salad, if you've got leftover roasted veggies, whatever you happen to have on hand, throw it in here. As
Yeah.
long as it's not too wet. If it's wet, that's going to cause a problem.
Yeah.
But as long as it's not too wet, just shove it in here and wrap
go.
it up, and it's going to be so delicious.
I love it. That's a great idea. And I do
There we go.
minus the spice, like the peanut sauce idea.
Well, if you must, I'll let you get away with that.
JM, you're the best. We're going to put the recipe on our website at k2.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.